in GL. Okay.
Okay.
These are very basic setups
sir.
in GL. So it forms the nucleus. You can see this diagram. It forms the center part of the
sir.
applications.
Nucleus. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And all other what you call modules, like your payables, receivables, all subledgers, they are actually contributing data to general ledger. Okay. So
yes,
they send the data from receivables, payables, purchasing, inventory, assets, project accounting, or if you have any legacy system that is out of Oracle, all this data will come and sit in Oracle General Ledger at the end of the month.
Certainly.
Okay? So General Ledger
for closing purpose.
Exactly, closing purpose, and Oracle General Ledger forms the nucleus of your applications. So in General Ledger, right, in the total Oracle applications as such, in General Ledger, right, we do some very basic setups or very core setups, we call it. For making a journal entry, if you want to make a small journal entry in any applications or even in a small, say, book, okay, you are a small, you have a small shop and you are buying some material from some supplier, so you want to make an entry. What is the entry we make? So we make material account, debit, right,
debit,
or supplier account
and
right?
bank. Okay.
Bank or cash, credit. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Certainly, you are right.
Right. Bank or cash will be created. Now, when this is happening, so what are the other things you require to make a journal entry? One is which account you are debiting, which account you are creating, you need to know. What are the other things you need to know?
For a narration.
Okay. But narration is there, but date is also very important.
Yes, sir, date.
Okay. So we require
and a narration.
Date. Yeah, we require narration also, very good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We require date. We require debit amount, which you are debiting,
and credit code.
Credit amount, which you are crediting. We require date, and we also require narration. These are the basic information we require for making a journal entry.
Certainly. Yes, sir.
Okay. And in the narration, we will write. We will tell you, how to, what you call, why we are making this entry. Okay, we bought raw material from supplier. Description and all.
Sir.
And why we require
general description.
Yeah, why you require description? Tell me. What do you think the value it will give you?
Sir, it will assist us in the future.
Yeah, that is in the future. If you, in the future, if at all you want to know why we have done this, you want to do some reporting. Okay, how much you pay to the supplier and all. You read the narration and understand it. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Suppose say you have 10 entries, 15 entries like that, it is okay. Suppose you are a big company. You have operations in Dubai, you have operations in London, you have operations in US. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And
global environment.
Yeah, global environment. And you are making entries. The entries will never change. You are a big company, small company, doesn't matter. Entries will remain the same.
Yes.
Right? Now the problem is, right, whatever narration you are entering, based on that, how much reporting you can do. Very difficult, right?
Okay.
If somebody is asking, okay, how much material I bought for Dubai and London put together, can you tell me? It's very difficult. You can tell me, but you take a lot of time.
Yeah. Okay, yes, sir.
Right? Why I'm actually coming from here is just to make you understand, in General Ledger what we do. So in order to help you make this understand, okay, in order to make you understand this better, what we do is we will have a system in place, or we will have a process in place in a system that will help you to capture the data more.
Okay.
Right? So in a better manner. So what you will do is, you would like to know, okay, this material I purchased and I paid through this bank. So for which location I bought this? Okay. What is the department which ordered this material? Like this you would like to know. Right?
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this particular information, if this particular information you start writing in narration, you will end up writing a couple of pages for each entry.
Certainly, right? You're right. Huh?
Yeah. So what can we have, or what can we do so that we can have a mechanism in place so that we will not end up doing that? We should have a mechanism in place or a process in place where we will make an accounting entry. At the same time, I will be able to give you all this information, and I am not going to write pages and pages of narration.
Certainly, yes, sir.
and that is possible to a topic, to a logic, what you call a concept called chart of accounts.
Okay, okay, okay. Chart of accounts or coding.
Yeah,
yes.
Using chart of accounts, we can achieve that. How we are going to do? We are going to see that little later.
Okay.
Okay, that is chart of accounts.
Account codes. Account codes.
Yeah, account codes we call it. Now we have date. Now date, everyone will not follow same calendar. Okay. See, some countries will follow Jan to December.
It might be possible.
Yeah. If you go to the US, right, most of the time the calendar is Jan to December.
Okay. Jan to December.
Yeah, 1st January they'll start their business. No. They start their, some government companies are July to June, you are correct. That is, most of the time government companies are July to June.
Okay.
Okay. But most of the private sector organizations, they start on 1st January and they end on 31st December.
Okay. 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 Like banking industries, like banking.
Yes. Banking also will have like that, and even private companies also. What they do is, especially if you go to countries, it is based on country. If, for example, say if you want to take India, in India we follow April to March. You may be which company belong to whichever country, we don't care. But if you are having a organization in India, if you register a company in India, you need to do April to March.
Okay, it is April to March. Okay. It is not July to June.
No. We start on 1st April. Our financial year starts on 1st April and we end on 31st March.
Okay.
We follow most, even UK will follow the same thing, London. Most of the UK companies also do that. They also follow April to
March to April.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, April to March, not March to April. April to March is correct. 1st April is my first day.
Okay.
31st March is my last day.
Okay.
So depending in which country you are located, depending from which country you are running your operations, based on that your calendar is decided. You don't have much, you cannot say much on that. You have to follow that because that's a government process.
Okay, yes. It is a regulator.
The regulation, exactly. It's a statutory requirement.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So the date will come from the calendar. So date will come from the calendar setup we do. So depending on what type of calendar you want, we'll decide it, take the confirmation from the client and define a calendar for them.
Financial calendar.
Exactly. It can be Jan to December. It can be April to March. Or it can be June to July. Yeah, it depends on country and the location where you are located.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
okay, sir, I do understand.
There is one in the calendar also. There is one more thing. You heard about 445 calendar? Anytime?
No, sir.
See, some calendars, Mustafa, they are like this. They will have 28 days, and 35 days.
28 days in a Fed?
In a month, in a financial month. Suppose you are starting on 1st January. So they don't end their business on 31st January. They end it on 28th January itself. 28th January is the last day of the first month for them.
Okay. Cut-off date.
Last day of the month date. Exactly.
Okay, I understand.
Why it is like that? It's called 4 weeks, 4 weeks and 5 weeks.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sir, I understand. Okay, sir, I understand. Yes, sir.
So like that, all calendar, whatever discussion you will have, whatever differences, whatever different types of calendars you require, all those details will be configured in the calendar concept.
Okay.
So your date will be derived. Your date will be derived from calendar. Your accounting information will be derived from chart of accounts.
Okay.
Now, one more important thing is very important is in which currency you are doing the transactions. That is called functional currency. So the currency will be derived. The functional currency will be derived from the currency setup.
Okay.
And the other thing we have is accounting convention. That is the localization rules and regulations you will have, right?
Okay,
you may follow exactly GAAP, exactly. US GAAP, UK GAAP, India GAAP, or Pakistan GAAP, or London GAAP. I mean UK GAAP. Depending on every country, they have a little change will be there in accounting.
Okay, sir. I understand.
Yeah. To take care of that, we have something called convention. It is also called as accounting method, or it is called as accounting convention. We call it as convention.
Okay, sir.
So these 4 C's are like your building blocks of your application. Without this, nothing we can do in applications.
Okay. Chart of accounts, calendar.
Chart of accounts, calendar, currency, and convention. So they are called as 4 C's.
Okay.
We refer to them as, anybody is talking about 4 C's, right? Anybody is talking about 4 C's in Oracle world, that means they are talking about this.
Yes. Chart of accounts,
calendar, general currency, and convention.
Okay, sir.
So these things are not fixed, they are very flexible, but we have to decide as per the client requirement.
Okay, sir.
As per the client requirement, exactly. That's what we do in solutioning. If you go to a client, they require a separate way of chart of accounts. Okay, this is my reporting. I'm a automobile company, so my reporting will be different. You are a chemical manufacturing company.
Yes.
Manufacturing some chemicals.
Accounts are different. Huh?
Yeah. Your accounting style, I mean, your way of reporting will be different, right?
Okay, sir. Service industry has a different option. Manufacturing industry has a different option.
Different requirement as such, right? Suppose say you are a service industry, you would like to know by location, by department, by by say branch, like that you want your reporting to be done. But suppose say you are a manufacturing company, then you may have only 1 or 2 branches, then branch may not be very important. You want by department, by supervision, by project.
Okay.
Right? So depending on what dimensions you need for reporting, those dimensions you put here in the chart of accounts.
Okay. Okay.
And how we are going to decide the chart of account, Mustafa, is one of the most important ever decision anybody can make in any Oracle implementation project. It is the important decision. The most important decision.
Okay. Chart of
how many how many segments you want. Even all other things are also very important, but they are very easy to understand. If suppose say you are in India, you need not tell me about your calendar. You are by default April to March. No problem.
To March. Okay. Okay.
You are in, your currency will be obviously rupees.
Rupees. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You cannot be pound or dollar because you are in India, so you have to run your business in rupees.
Yes, sir.
And your convention will be as per India GAAP.
Okay.
So these things will not be difficult to get and configure, but this thing is very difficult. In the sense, when I say difficult, I mean you need to interact with the client a lot, understand what is the best requirement they have, what is the reporting requirement they have, how they want to define it. Based on that, the chart of accounts will be decided.
Okay.
Okay. And how we are going to do that? What are the conditions? What are the guidelines we need to follow? What are the best practices we need to follow? That I explain you once we go to the actual topic of chart of accounts.
Okay.
So because, and one more important thing is, all these are done in GL. All the setups are, we do it in GL itself.
Okay.
That's why GL is like your nucleus, center part. Especially from finance and accounting part, it is like your mother module, the first core module. Only from there everything else can be developed.
Okay. Oracle General Ledger.
Yeah, Oracle GL we call it, or General Ledger, both are same. So that is your mother module. So because you are configuring everything there, so all other modules will derive the rules and regulations from that particular module. You see?
Yes, sir.
So that's why at the month of every month, every month end, all your modules have to send the data to GL.
To GL, yes, sir.
Every month.
We have to run transfer.
Exactly, you have to run the subledger GL transfer. We have now in release 12.
Yes, sir.
We have a module. We have a a program called Create Accounting Program. For every module, Create Accounting in assets we'll have, Create Accounting in inventory we'll have, in payables we'll have, in projects we'll have, in receivables we'll have. Sir. So that will transfer the data from receivables to General Ledger.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, sir, I am already working on Oracle Payable.
Oh, you are only working on payables, okay.
Payable as well as GL.
Okay, okay, very good, very good. You are an end user, is it?
Yes, sir. No, sir, I am a super user as well as manager, right?
Okay, 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 good, good, good. Okay, you have implemented all the modules, Mustafa? I mean, in your
no, sir. Sir, actually, yes, sir. They are all modules, but I am using as a finance person.
I know. You even I am a financial person, so I will only work in financials. I know. I want to understand. You also have manufacturing. That's what I mean. You have
Yes,
manufacturing
no,
also?
actually, sir, I am working in a national logistics cell. It is a national company which deals in national logistics.
Okay, transportation, like material transportation.
Whole
right?
Pakistan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a government
Okay.
company.
It's a
Government which is a national logistics. It means a huge company, a biggest company in Pakistan.
Okay, yeah, I know. So you do a lot of transport of material and all across Pakistan. Okay.
Especially for NATO and Afghan conflict trade.
Okay. So you deal in transportation a lot. So transportation
yes.
is your main business of your company.
Main.
Okay. So you will have lot of trucks. All are called as assets. Is it right? You will have lot of trucks. So those are your assets. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Fine. So that's the introduction part of GL. So we have lot more things in GL, right? As you see, GL is a very important part of your application modules. What we do, we record data. That means we not only get the data from subledger, but we also do some manual entries for balancing, month and closing and all.
Yes, sir. Month end.
Yeah. Then we do some
differences like
manipulations, means some corrections, reversing entries and all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Then we also review. I mean, we run the reports. We can run lot of reports. We can review the data and analyze the data from that report.
Yes, sir. Certainly. Yes.
Right. So all these are the fundamental characteristics of your general ledger.
Yes.
Okay. So the next thing, as you know, see all the subledgers. It may be financial subledgers or manufacturing subledgers. Suppose you have a manufacturing company, then you have modules like BOM, WIP, ACP, material management and resource MRP and MSPP. Right. All those modules will be there, which are your manufacturing subledgers.
Okay, manufacturing subledgers.
But all that, wherever accounting is there in any module in Oracle applications, that has to come at the end of the day to general ledger.
Certainly.
Right, because this is your final repository of all your information, accounting information.
Yes, sir.
Repository of all your information, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's the general ledger, the schematic representation of that. So what we do with subledgers, right? The data will come to GL interface. From there we run the general import. It will come to your what you call base tables. GLJ. These are your base tables. And once the data is here, we post it and run the reports like your trial balance, balance sheets, and all those stuff.
Okay.
And how we do the processing in general ledger? First we set up, as I told you, chart of accounts, calendar, currency, accounting convention, cross validation rules, security rules. All these things we have to set up. Okay. Then we do the transactions. If any intercompany and anything is there, you run the intercompany accounting.
Yes, sir.
Then you consolidate by doing month end closing and all. Then you run the reports and analyze your data and take decisions.
Okay. It also done by Oracle.
Yeah, everything is done in Oracle in every module, right? If you do in GL, see setups is done in GL. Every module will have their own setup. GL will also have its own setups. But GL setups are very important because it will affect every module.
Certainly, it is a mother.
Yeah. Then transaction processing. Whatever transactions you do, like manual entries, recurring generals, mass allocations.
Yes, sir.
So once we have done this, the next important thing is any intercompany. Suppose you have multiple companies. Suppose you have national logistics. Suppose we have one office in Lahore and one office in Karachi. Say two are different districts. Say national logistics Lahore is one company. National logistics Karachi is one company. So sometimes what happens was some trucks we send from Karachi to Lahore to do the work in Lahore.
Yes, sir.
Then it's an intercompany, right?
Yes, sir.
So for such type of we do the inter-accounting. That setup is also done in GL.
Okay. We also have SBUs, strategic business units.
Yeah, the strategic business units are your operating units.
Yes, sir. It is. We have many other SBUs like engineers, like tolling.
Yeah. All are considered as a separate entity, legal entity for you, Mustafa?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So they are part of national logistics, but they are considered a separate entity, is it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got it. Yeah. So obviously then you will have lot of intercompany.
inter-SBU activities, inter-SBUs.
Yeah.
They're all our SBUs of the NLC.
Sure. Got it. So then we have the consolidation and closing. That is, if you are doing any consolidation, you want to get the data from some other ledgers, you want to consolidate, you can do that. And the last one is reporting and analysis.
Okay. Reporting and analysis.
Okay. That is your reporting means you're running your trial balance. You know about FSG because you worked in GL. You should know about FSG, financial statement generator.
Financial statements, yes, sir.
Okay. So no, FSG, financial statement generator.
No, sir.
So it's a reporting tool we have in GL. We're using which you can develop your balance sheets, profit and loss account, and all the stuff.
So we are not using here.
So how do you develop your trial balance and balance sheets, Mustafa?
Sir, I think they are making entries in a GL and then a final TB.
How? Who's going to prepare this? You have to run a report, right, for TB?
Yes, sir.
Okay, TB trial balance is there, seeded report is there.
Yes, sir.
Then how are you going to prepare your profit and loss account and balance sheet then? Okay. You're using Hyperion, something like Hyperion or something?
Sir, I think they are making on actually we, after all, we are a government, not a government. They do not utilize the fully resources, government and the difference between private sector.
Yeah, they don't have any profit and loss. I understand, because you are a government company, you just need to run the show. But still you will. Yes, but still somebody should analyze. Okay, how much money you are spending, how much money you are getting. Something should be done like that, right?
They make on Excel. I think they make on Excel.
Oh, that's a big thing, yeah. They make a lot of manual things. Oh. You can use system, right? You have FSG report, you can use that. Oh, okay.
Sir, yes, sir. We are not utilizing 100% thing.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, we are the government, and you know, like in India, Pakistan, government is government after all.
Yeah, I know.
Private sector has. Yes, sir. Sir, actually, the private sector has a very different approach, and the government sector approach is totally different.
Exactly.
A slow motion.
Yeah, and also they don't care about profit and losses much. They just need to run the show. But private, you have to see how much profit and all those things are happening. I know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, good. So this is about the GL1. As I told you, see, these are the important things for our accounting. Defining your chart of accounts, calendar, and currencies.
Okay.
So what we do, this is basically a more theoretical part of this. We create your chart of accounts, creating set of books. Now it is called as ledger and release 12. Earlier in 11i it is called as set of books.
Okay. In 11i.
Yeah, you are using release 12 version. Am I right?
Sir,
Oracle application.
Sir, we are working on 11i.
Oh, you are working on 11i.
11i, yes, the Oracle Financial 11i.
Okay, 11i it is called set of books. We have one more version now which is called latest called release 12, R12.
Okay, R12. Okay.
Yeah, R12
is the latest one.
It has come 4 years back, Mustafa, not now. In 2008 only it has come.
Sir, मैंने कहा गवर्नमेंट है ना, स्लो चलता है.
हाँ, वो तो समझ गया मैं. अच्छा, आप 11i यूज कर रहे हो?
11i सर, वो पाकिस्तान मतलब गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर के सेम वो यही कॉन्सेप्ट है कि बस वो एक इदारे ने इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दी, करोड़ों रुपए की इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दी, प्रोजेक्ट भी लग गया सब कुछ, मगर ये कि वो ट्रेंड मतलब ये कि उसमें जाते नहीं है पूरा ना.
हाँ, लेकिन मैं इसलिए ताजुब हो रहा है बिकॉज दिस पर्टिकुलर एप्लीकेशन इज ऑलरेडी डीसपोर्टेड बाय ऑरेकल. इट इज नॉट सपोर्टिंग 11i एनीमोर.
तो सर हमारा तो लाइसेंस भी एक्सपायर होकर जमाना हो गया. हमारा तो लाइसेंस भी एक्सपायर हो गया, वो जमाना हो गया. वही पता नहीं कितने की वो बिलिंग चली हुई होगी, रुका हुआ होगा. गवर्नमेंट से बहुत पीछे. सर वो गवर्नमेंट पाकिस्तान इंडिया में सेम वही कॉन्सेप्ट है, मतलब जो हम फिल्मों में देखते हैं ना, वो सेम उसी ड्रामों में देखते हैं दिन भर. सेम वही है, गवर्नमेंट ब्यूरोक्रेटिक बोटलनेक. अब मैं जब ऑरेकल कर रहा हूँ कि ताकि यहाँ से निकल सकूँ, तो मुझे पता है कि मैं यहाँ पे 2% 3% काम कर रहा हूँ ऑरेकल पे, बाकी कुछ है ही नहीं यहाँ पे.
Okay. So what I will be training will be in release 12, Mustafa. Okay.
ओके
ऑलमोस्ट
सर,
सेम है
ये
लेवल है, ज्यादा ज्यादा फर्क नहीं दिखेगा आपको, लेकिन कॉन्सेप्चुअली थोड़ा बहुत एक 20% चेंज रहेगा।
सर मैं तो चाहता हूँ पूरा चेंज हो जाए, तो इसलिए मुझे मार्केट में निकलना है, मुझे प्राइवेट सेक्टर में आना है।
समझ गया हूँ।
मुझे प्राइवेट सेक्टर में मैं तो चाहता हूँ, मैं तो बल्कि मेरा जो मकसद यही है कि मैं यहाँ से मैं ताकि मिडिल ईस्ट वगैरह जा सकूँ ना, मैं मेरा मकसद मेन यही है।
ओके 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 ओके, good. So this is release 12 what we are going to cover, and this is how the calendars and all we put up here. Okay.
ओके
So this is initially this is what I have to say. Mustafa, you have any doubts you want to ask me?
सर मैं आई हैव टू आस्क अबाउट द Oracle certification. What
Okay.
what is the roadmap I should apply?
See, first thing is there are, if you go to release 12 Mustafa, there are 3 certification we can do. One is
Okay.
Oracle General Ledger, one is
What is
GL and
GL?
AP, GL and AR.
अच्छा, GLAP and GLAR.
Yeah. They call
Okay.
it as Oracle certified what you call consultant and Oracle certified professional, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
But for that you have to
Oracle certified
Oracle GL.
experts.
Yeah, something like that, exactly.
Okay. Sir, how much
Okay.
time you think it is possible to get a certification?
Yeah, it is possible to get a certification, but you need to be very thorough with the syllabus and subject what we are going to cover. See,
Okay.
our syllabus will take around 8 weeks, approximately every day 1.5 hours.
Okay.
Okay. So around 7 or 8 weeks we complete this curriculum, whatever I have, which I am going to share
Okay.
with Sriram, and he is going to share with you little later. Okay.
और सर
So
प्रैक्टिस
after
के लिए
that,
सॉफ्टवेयर मैं कैसे करूंगा? मैं प्रैक्टिस के लिए मतलब Oracle, I will have to install the Oracle or something
नहीं
like
Oracle database नहीं होगा मुस्तफा, ये एप्लीकेशन है। तो आपको क्या होगा, see about the instance, right? I think I'm not sure if Sriram will be able to give more idea on that, because आपको आपका सिस्टम में इंस्टॉल करना मुश्किल होगा, तो आपको एक URL दिया जाएगा and you can access the instance from somewhere remotely.
अच्छा, ओके ओके ओके।
That is, I
तो
think,
सर उसके पर वही एनवायरनमेंट होगा?
Absolutely, रियल टाइम में भी वही absolutely वही एनवायरनमेंट होगा। We have something called vision instance, जो डेमो इंस्टेंस होता है Oracle का, जहाँ सीखते हैं सब लोग।
अच्छा,
ठीक है।
ओके ओके।
तो उसका इंस्टेंस मिलेगा आपको, and how it is going to only Sriram can tell you. Okay, he will control the sysadmin and all. I can only train you. So he will come back to you in all the other details also. Okay.
सही है। ओके सर, ओके सर। सर तो वहाँ पे मतलब वही एनवायरनमेंट होगा जो कि जिससे हम काम, जिससे हमें प्रैक्टिकल फील्ड में काम करना है?
एग्जैक्टली, रियल टाइम में जब आप Oracle रिलीज टूल में काम करोगे तो उसमें एक डॉट भी डिफरेंट नहीं होगा।
अच्छा, तो उसके ऊपर हम प्रैक्टिस करते जाएंगे, प्रैक्टिस करके, ताकि जो आप हमें सिखाएंगे ताकि हम उसे प्रैक्टिस करके
एब्सोल्युटली, हाँ, यू शुड डू दैट। अगर आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे तो आज सुनोगे तो कल निकल जाएगा, फिर ऐसा ही हो जाएगा।
वो तो जाहिर है सर, वो तो आप कंप्यूटर अगर दो महीने नहीं खोले तो हम बहुत सारे शॉर्टकट भूल जाते हैं कि चलिए ये क्या चीज थी।
एग्जैक्टली।
ओके। और सर एक चीज और, सर इसकी मार्केट में डिमांड कैसी है इसकी Oracle सर्टिफिकेट? व्हाट इज द एग्जैक्ट डिमांड?
It's a very good demand in India also, and I don't know about Pakistan, but in Middle East it is very good. If you go to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, right? And even Saudi also, it will be very, very good. You can just check in many sites which will give you that access, right? In Middle East you'll have job sites. Go there and search, you will find lot of jobs.
सर मगर एक चीज आती है कि वहाँ पे एक्सपीरियंस मांगा जाता है कि 2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस हो, 3 साल का एक्सपीरियंस हो। तो मैं
अभी क्या है ना, आपको एक्सपीरियंस थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर कर सकते हैं यार, लेकिन आप सब्जेक्ट बात करोगे तो आपको मान लेगा वो। आप समझ रहे हो?
अच्छा, अगर मैं मकसद दोबारा बोलिएगा।
गुड कमांड, इफ यू हैव गुड कमांड ऑन द सब्जेक्ट, कि कोई इंटरव्यू करेगा, आप उसे एकदम सही बात कर रहे तो एक्सपीरियंस वो ज्यादा मुश्किल नहीं होगा। लेकिन अगर आप 4-5 साल का एक्सपीरियंस लगा के भी जाओगे और आप ठीक बात नहीं करोगे इंटरव्यू में तो बात नहीं बनेगा, राइट? अच्छा, आपका मकसद है कि काम, मतलब काम आना चाहिए। जैसे अभी आप मुझे पढ़ा रहे हैं तो आपको काम आता है तो मुझे पढ़ा। एग्जैक्टली। हाँ, आप ऑलरेडी काम कर रहे हो तो उसको 2-3 साल आपका एक्सपीरियंस लगा सकते हैं आप आपका नेशनल लॉजिस्टिक्स में, वो बता के
मैं तो लगा सकता हूँ।
लेकिन इंटरव्यू में तो आपको एकदम सही करना पड़ेगा, राइट? ये तो प्राइवेट सेक्टर में इंटरव्यू पे डिपेंड करेगा, 1-to-1 फेस टू फेस लेंगे वो।
अच्छा, मतलब वहाँ पे मेन चीज वही कि सर्टिफिकेशन। अच्छा सर, इसके लिए सर्टिफिकेशन
क्या होगा? सर्टिफिकेशन क्या है, आपको इंटरव्यू कॉल तक हेल्प करेगा मुस्तफा। लेकिन कॉल का बाद तो आपको बात करना ही पड़ेगा। Am I right? You understand what I'm saying?
यस सर, सर्टेनली।
दरवाजे तक लेके जाके ऑफिस में बिठा के पानी तो पिलाएगा वो इंटरव्यू के लिए, लेकिन बाद में आपको इंटरव्यू करना ही पड़ेगा।
सही, इसलिए कि वो जो जिसको हम कहते हैं कॉन्फिडेंस, वो तो आपको काम से ही आता है।
एग्जैक्टली।
अच्छा, सही है, ठीक है सर। अच्छा सर, अब ये बताइएगा कि अब ये हो गया, अब आगे का तरीके का, अब आगे का स्टेप क्या है? व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप?
एक्चुअली क्या है, अभी आप श्रीराम आपको बताएंगे पूरा डिटेल्स, ठीक है?
तो सर वो मुझे कॉल, ही विल कॉल मी और ही विल कांटेक्ट मी थ्रू ईमेल और एनी अदर।
श्रीराम, यू आर देयर? श्रीराम?